welcome to the Questionnaires podcast, where each week we source the best questions from the internet and try to provide the best advice from...
Are headphones just drinking straws for your ears?
To...
Is cussing adult language or childish?
We're here to prove that every question deserves an answer. Joined with me this week, as always, is Marcus.
Hello, Tom.
And Damien.
Good question, Tom. Marcus. I'm not going to swear. No, can't start the podcast like that.
Can't start with swearing.
No,
Hello,
exactly.
Tom.
We do make it an explicit tag on the podcast.
We do.
Do you think we get away? There's some weeks where we're not explicit. Do you think there's any week where we could be like, you know what? We don't need to put that little tag on there.
Oh.
We probably do, but
No, I
the
think
content maybe.
I guarantee
Everything?
you, if you went through...
Yeah,
Probably content-wise, maybe it's not explicit, but I guarantee you every episode of the Questionnaires has at least one swear word in
One
it.
swear word.
I've probably got the potty mouth. I
Yeah.
probably swear. I say, see, there's a thing. I say shit for stuff. Like, you know,
Yeah.
let's go do that shit.
Mhm.
Like, it's...
And then your girlfriend says, don't talk like that, please. We're in public.
right.
Please, my mom doesn't like this.
I feel like another one is just like, motherfucker. Like you say, like, well, you know, and then I'm just like, well, motherfucker, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, we definitely need the explicit one on this one.
Yeah. I try not to swear too much.
Yeah.
I try and dole it out like just every now and then, because when you do use it,
Yeah.
if every second word is a swear word, it doesn't hit as hard.
That's true.
If you just do a little bit of garnish every now and then,
Well,
I feel like the impact is felt more.
The best comedians don't swear.
Yeah.
Like they can be funny without swearing.
Yeah.
So
And we are not the
not.
best. We are not the best comedians.
We are not the best comedians.
three of
no.
the worst comedians in the room at one time.
So the swearing is basically just our fail-safe. If a joke's not working, just drop an F-bomb and then...
Is that episode of The Simpsons where they're going to say shit on TV, and then they have like an episode of Drew Carey where all they're going is just like shit, shit, and everyone's laughing.
That's South Park. That's Simpsons.
Did I say Simpsons?
Yeah.
No shit.
But even still,
Shit.
do you feel like there's ever a listener that sees explicit and they go to that one episode where we didn't swear and go, where was the swear words?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say maybe they see the explicit tag and say, I'm not going to listen to the podcast.
That too.
Yeah, I guess.
I've heard of there's some video game streamers that I watch, and I've seen in the comments people will be like, guys, can you tone the swearing down? Because I've been a fan of you guys for 10 years, but now I have kids and I can't watch your content in front of them.
You shouldn't need to change. They shouldn't need to change the content because your situation has changed.
Yeah. And
You know
also,
what I mean?
are you going to go through a 4-hour live stream and censor every swear word? That'd take forever. It's not going to
It's the
happen.
same with the podcast. I would not censor. The only time I censor it is when it's sometimes it's funnier with a censor.
Yeah.
And it's not actually nothing bad has been said, but a censor really sets it off.
Yeah.
Or if you've said something and you're just like, I'm
censor that
calling
out.
someone out or something
Yeah.
like that. Anyway.
By name.
Yeah, right. Hulk Hogan will come for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, how are we going, boys? It's a nice Saturday afternoon.
Yeah,
This is a beautiful day.
We have a friend's 30th tonight,
You do,
which we're
yeah.
looking forward to.
Yeah, nice one.
It's kind of funny because he's having it at a venue we used to go to a lot
Right.
when we were teenagers. So I'm looking at...
Early 20s even?
Yeah, we into early 20s.
We were there for about 10 years, maybe 5 years of our life, I
Yeah.
think.
Every what? Friday?
Weekend.
Every
Saturday.
weekend, it was
yeah.
it's just because the music was it was when the indie rock was happening a
I
lot.
mean, if you wanted to hear Arctic Monkeys or The Strokes,
Yes.
that's just synonymous with that place. that
Yeah, I mean, you
particular
went there
place.
a few times
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
Tom.
for sure.
So I'm kind of looking at tonight as a 30th / a funeral for our youth.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
If these walls could talk.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Exactly.
yeah, it's a celebration, but also I'm wearing black too, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing... I was thinking, am I wearing black tonight? Maybe I should.
It's a funeral, so...
Maybe I should.
Join the Black Parade, boys.
Yeah,
Come on.
Exactly.
Well, that's good. Well, look, let's just jump into the show then so you guys can get pumped up for tonight. We're going to answer some questions from the internet that we find that people need advice, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to provide that advice to these people, try to help them on their way. That's how the show works. The other thing we do is we choose a theme each week to name the question askers, and it's Damien's theme this week.
It is my theme. I just can't remember. In the intro, did you say Yahoo Answers or the internet?
I said the internet.
He said the
Okay.
internet. He said it
Yeah.
so much so that he stuffed up the first time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just he's not used
They're
to
not gonna
saying the
hear the
internet.
stuff up, though.
No. Tom's going to make it perfect.
There
But
you go.
It throws me when you've done 230 odd episodes or 200 and something episodes saying Yahoo Answers,
yeah, for sure.
and it rolls off the dome. I remember when I used to early days, I would read it off like a phone
Yeah.
because it was a mouthful,
Yeah.
and then it just became something like
Easy.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, at this point, I was like, can we even drop the intro? I don't know.
Just say hi.
Hi. You know what we're
Yeah,
about.
it kind of feels weird to do that. I don't know. We've kind of set a precedent after 200 and something episodes.
But, I mean, people might just scrub past the intro song and the intro, and then be
Yeah.
like, "Join me as always as Marcus and Damien."
Yeah.
True.
I don't
Look,
know. Maybe it's time to reinvent.
I don't know. Nah,
We
who
should-
cares?
That means more thinking.
We're too
Yeah.
far gone.
Yeah,
We
right.
are too far gone.
Okay.
Okay, so the theme for this week. I want you guys to name your question askers after something you thought was going to be a common danger in life, but when you grew up, you kind of realize
Oh,
it wasn't a thing. So, for example, like falling pianos from buildings.
Yeah.
You know,
Anything made by Acme.
yes,
Yeah.
like piranhas.
Yeah,
I always thought I was going to
piranhas
go
are a
in
good
water. You know, if you swallowed a watermelon seed,
Yeah.
is it going to grow inside your stomach?
Oh, yeah.
Those type of
Ooh.
things.
Piranhas,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Piranhas
actually,
are good.
yeah.
I didn't go into open water, not open water, ponds.
Yeah,
Those
right.
swamps.
Streams and
Yeah.
stuff in the Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of the Amazon, this is not my one for my theme.
Yeah.
I had the fear of, I mean, it is a real thing, but like that thing where like if you pee in like have you heard of these, I don't know if it's like a parasite. It's like a parasite when you pee, or is it a fish? I don't know.
It swims
In the
upstream.
It swims up your pee stream.
It's like a salmon.
Yes.
Exactly.
Whoa!
These insects are trying to mate in your penis.
But like not the delicious kind of salmon. This is
Yeah.
one that
It's not John West.
no.
Don't eventually throw it out.
It's the salmon that John West rejects that
Yeah.
swims up your pee hole, apparently.
Yes, but that's what it does.
It goes right up there.
Yeah, you guys have heard of that, right?
I know that
Yeah,
there's. I've
yeah.
heard of things of like if you put your ears in the water, you get like a flesh-eating amoeba in
Oh,
your brain.
God,
and
yeah.
it, like,
But it apparently swims like up your pee stream
Only
into
if you
into your pee hole.
Only if
It
you
likes
pee.
the saltiness.
well,
I
there
don't,
you
know, I
go.
don't know about that. but
I don't know about the insect that goes up your butt and your pee either.
The golden salmon. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I'm pretty sure it's a real thing.
golden
but
salmon.
yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to
Anyway.
go first with this one. And this one, I feel like I used a lot. I did, when I would do like lots of drawings and stuff and stories, when I write lots of stories in like grade 4, like creative writing things, I'm going to go with lava.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like there are no active volcanoes, I think, on our whole continent. Are there any active volcanoes in Australia?
No, I don't think so.
We own an area in Antarctica that has a volcano. I know
Hey,
that.
it's like we had to get a volcano somehow.
Yeah, that's it. We went to Antarctica.
I don't
put
know
a
if there's any
flag down.
active ones here, though. I
No.
actually don't know.
It's
Nah.
definitely not an actual thing to worry
I've never
about.
heard of lava spilling in Australia.
No.
Ever.
Okay, I'm not going to make any definitive statements
Yeah,
about,
right.
about lava.
Yeah.
I know how passionate our fan base is about lava, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
Did you just think you were going to come across it?
I just thought it just became like a real threat that if you were out in the open, out in the wilderness, it'd be like the earth could open up and lava will start flowing through.
Right, yeah.
And so I'd always throw that in a creative writing story. It'd be like a little bit of juiciness, a little bit of, sprinkle that in there.
And you never know, the earth might crack open and you might fall into lava.
You never know. You never know. All right. So Lava writes in, husband spends too much time on TikTok. So my husband has an obsession with TikTok. He's 40, by the way, not 14. He takes his phone into the bathroom and will spend ages just mindlessly scrolling. We have 2 young kids, and I think he just does it for some peace. But it means I'm constantly having to go and knock on the door and ask, are you okay? Are you going to be in there long? Will you come and help me with these tiny humans? It's a pain in the ass. I was making a full roast dinner and saw him heading off upstairs. I said it'll be ready in 20 minutes, so don't be long. I set the table, finished cooking, got the kids to the table, and just thought, I'm not going to seek him out. This is ridiculous. I 100% wanted to see how long it would take him to come out on his own. 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
In that time, we had finished the meal. I had cleared the kitchen and the floor, done the dishes, and done a load of laundry, and the kids were halfway through a film. He came down and yelled at me that I should have told him the meal was ready. I told him I'm not his mother and it's not my job to go and seek him. He stormed out, saying he's not eating his meal now, as roast dinners are rubbish, heated in the microwave. And this is all my fault.
TikTok is the only sustenance
Lava.
I need.
Yeah, right. I feast on short 7 to 15 second content.
Yeah. Wait, Tom, is this your wife writing into you? or-
I don't have a TikTok obsession that I
But
would
you,
use to
Tom,
roast
okay,
dinner.
you don't have an obsession, but I will say every week when we see each other,
Yep.
you'll be like, I saw this on TikTok. Or
Yeah.
you will bring up TikTok at least once.
Look. I might occasionally flick through the talk.
But he doesn't
You've
sit-
done it when we've been here.
Yeah, right.
We were waiting to start the show.
Yeah.
We hear audio playing from Tom's phone, and I see him swiping up. I'm like, well, he's definitely not on Tinder.
Yeah,
He's a
swiping
married
up
man.
and down is better than left and right. Okay, boys.
That's
Like,
true.
At
That's
least
true.
it's up and down.
It's one of those ones where I understand completely from the guy's point of view. Maybe not the 2-hour point of thing, but sitting on the toilet for peace and quiet.
Right.
I get that because I do that all the time.
But is it really that noisy everywhere else you go that you need
I don't
to
have
be?
kids, so it doesn't really. I can go
That's what I
anywhere
mean.
in the house.
Wouldn't you be the noisiest person in your house? That you're
Yeah,
like, I need some peace and quiet from me.
It's it's chances to sit down and not have to think about anything,
Yeah.
relieve yourself, and then once that's done, then you're like, then I have to get up.
But 2 hours.
2 hours is too long.
And 10 minutes.
Of
course, sorry.
Don't forget that. I'm sure his legs would have fallen.
That 10 minutes was for him to actually like do a poop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the rest was just recreation.
Does this ever happen to you guys? I'm going to admit this because,
Yeah,
I've
you're a
probably
man.
said worse things on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
But there are times I've definitely like been on Reddit on the toilet
Yeah.
and then I don't realize how much time has passed, and my wife will yell out, "Are you okay?" And I say, yeah. And then I look at the time like,
hang on a second.
I finished hours ago.
Yeah,
this is
right.
hours ago. But I finished my business long ago. I can get off the toilet now.
all the time. And the best part is that's happened to me once before where my partner's gone, "Are you okay?"
Yep.
And it just so happened I had to fart at that point.
Show me signs of life, please.
So I did, and she goes, "I guess you are." I'm like, "Yep,
I got it. I got it.
I mean, I guess an indication you've been on the toilet for too long on your phone is that when you try to get up, you have pins and needles in your legs and you're trying to walk out of the bathroom and you can't because your body's like
walking like a mummy, like your arms out.
No
wiping is
circulation.
so hard when you have to land on one side.
Let's not get into the wiping.
Why? Okay.
They had to go there.
Why?
I
We
thought
were
we could-
delicately sort of, traversing this topic.
Don't care.
There was a high wire above the toilet and then we just fell straight into the bowl.
What is it about staying like in the bathroom though? Like, because the toilet seat is not traditionally a comfortable chair.
No,
You've
it's
got
not.
more comfortable chairs in your house.
Yeah.
You've got a couch. You've got an armchair.
Have you ever?
They're not cushioned or
It's
anything.
true, but have you ever had the Japanese toilet? Sat on a
I've
Japanese?
never used one of those fancy
Oh,
toilets
They're really nice.
where they heat up and they got LED lights
Yeah,
and they play
yeah.
like Darude Sandstorm.
Oh, it's you need that. You know, it helps you go.
I want to get one,
Yeah?
but I do think, like you said, if I'm already spending that much time on the toilet, do I want to upgrade it
Yeah.
to like the Rolls Royce of toilet seats? Because then I'll never
That's
leave.
like saying putting a TV in your bathroom or your toilet. It's
Yeah.
like, is that really the best idea to be like, I'm going to be here for the long run? You got like a lazy boy toilet that like reclines
Let's
out
just say I'm in the most comfortable chair.
in the right chair.
It makes me think of one of our friends. And I like the idea, but I don't want to do it because I think it'll make me spend too much time in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
He bought waterproof headphones so he can listen to a podcast while he's showering.
Really?
And I was like, I like that idea, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if I'm really engaged in a podcast, I'm sure this happens to you guys. You'll get home from work, you listen to a podcast, be like, oh, I really want to hear what's next. So you get out of the car, you keep it playing while you walk in the house, and you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Set it on the table or something.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
I
want
do
to
that all the time when I listen to questionnaires. I'm sure
Of
Alice
course.
does that too. Yeah.
It's you can't miss this podcasting.
What if I miss Marcus's poop reference?
This is must listen
Yeah,
podcasting.
that little nugget of gold, you can't miss out on that.
By the way, everyone crossed off the bingo card of you mentioning poo on an episode.
Right.
But you get what I mean? So
Yeah,
I just think
yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm just listening to a podcast in the shower, where does it end? I think you sometimes need to disconnect in some ways.
People have waterproof speakers, I think. So I feel like there was a time where it's just like those ones that you just sort of
Put in the
I used to have
shower,
this waterproof radio when I
Yeah.
was like younger that you'd hang in the shower. You'd hang it on the
Well, they used to have the suction cup.
yeah, exactly. And you just like I could listen to fucking Tracy Bartram.
Why do you listen to Tracy
I
Bartram?
don't know. I'm just trying to think of someone from the 90s that was on the radio.
Okay, fair
The
enough.
docile tones of Tracy Bartram.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a thing, and I feel like that's more or less. I'm not in the shower for that long that I need to have entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm not busy doing my business, like washing and stuff. So
Yeah.
But the bathroom is one of the things. Before phones, you'd have to bring in a magazine or something, right?
So, it was one of those ones where you like, isn't there like a can of something that actually like a spray or like
bottle.
a bottle or something
Like,
or shampoo where it actually has like text on the back of it, knowing you're going to read it on the toilet.
But still, you can only read it once.
Yeah,
And
well,
they're like,
that's it. When-
Rather than ingredients and everything like that, it's just got
Did
like.
you guys do that? I definitely
No.
did that where I spent too much time on longer than I thought it would. So I'd start reading like the aerosol cans and just
right.
whatever was around me
What's
to
in
keep me
this? What's in
entertained.
this? Is this going to kill me?
I'm going to die.
All right. Well, this is more about, I guess, spending too much time on a social media platform. though.
Yes, and I think TikTok. I mean, I've seen people use it. I feel like you can just swipe forever, right?
That's the problem. I think it just keeps going, and it's not like when you go through like an Instagram or something like that, you eventually reach stuff you've seen, or a Twitter feed, you eventually reach stuff that, all right, cool, this is where I picked up last time. Cool, I'm now up to date.
and Instagram tells you that, right?
Well, it's like, you're all up to date. It says like, fuck off, go. Like,
No, it literally
we're
does,
done
yeah.
here, go
Go
enjoy your
hug your
life.
children.
TikTok is just like, keep ticking. It means
ticking.
gambling. Keep gambling. Keep talking.
Yeah.
And like, it's endless, it's bottomless. You get to a point where you're just like,
You're watching the crap of the crap.
I'm like, this is shit. This is awful. What am I doing? And then you hit a gem and you're like, oh, suddenly I got that rush and I want to keep
the
talking.
endorphin hit.
Yeah, it hits differently and you just keep going. So it is it's a well.
Yeah.
You
Be
just keep
honest.
going.
What's the longest you've spent on TikTok?
I reckon I could probably kill an hour on TikTok.
Okay.
I reckon an hour, in bed.
But that
Yeah.
is not at the
On the couch.
sacrifice of eating dinner with your children
No,
and stuff,
like I wouldn't
right?
starve and be like, where's my roast dinner?
Where I feel this guy,